What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I want to talk about something today that's quite controversial, and I don't have a real strong opinion on who's telling the truth here. But I do want to talk about Chicago rapper Doodie Low. He is signed to Lil Durk's label OTF. All right. So he was dealing with a chick by the name of FTN Bay. Now, she is a single mother. Okay. You guys know how the black manosphere can feel about, what's going on in black America between these thug rappers. And then you have these ladies out there that get pregnant by them. So obviously she made the decision to date this guy, but she has a 5-year-old son. She plays a graphic message accusing Doodie Low of basically putting some things in his anus, screws, and shoves it in the boy's anus. And so the boy has been pooping in his pants so bad that she had to put diapers on. Now, the audio, it is very, very disturbing. And it makes you want to cry, listen to something like that. So I won't play it. I have an adopted daughter. I call her my daughter. She's 20. And I'm choked up about that. Just even listen to this. And this kid is 5. Let me tell you this. The guy has come out and said that this is beyond him. It's ridiculous that she would say that. Somebody's lying and somebody's telling the truth. But I want to come out this for 2 angles. If you're a black man and you are on your way, and you're dealing with situations, or you're dealing with certain chicks that you don't really know, that you don't really trust, can some women lie about stuff like this? Yes. Can some women coerce their children into lying something about this? Yes. But do you know what? Want to know how to avoid it? Don't deal with it at all. If you are a black man, and you are going anywhere in your life and you don't have children, it is better for you to deal with somebody that don't have children, just for sake of lack of problems. And obviously, I'm not saying that all single moms are going to do this, because they're not, right? I mean, it could be he's very guilty of this, but if you want to be around somebody's kids, be around yours, because things can happen. Like, you can pay child support for being just in the kid's life, Even if you didn't have the kid, if you're just around the kid and the kid looks at you as a father and you guys break up, you can still pay child support. So it doesn't, unless you're going to marry the lady, it doesn't make any sense. So you shouldn't be dealing with them. But for a young lady like herself, honey, have you listened to this guy's music? Look at him. Okay. Now, I'm not trashing the brother, and I'm just dealing with what attracted you to that guy. Obviously, he's with Lil Durk's label, so even, regarding that somebody like him, which you would even want in your life, what did he talk about? Killing, shooting people? Because Lil Durk ain't no Christian, right? I mean, he don't talk about nothing nice. So this is the kind of guy that Lil Durk is pushing. Why would you even want a man like that in your life? Okay? Number 1 is, where's the father at? That's what I want to know. Where's the father at? And number 2, why are you even dating a man like this? And number 3, you don't know the guy. Why is he alone with your child? Where is he so alone with the child that you ain't there, and you got this guy who could be crazy, who could be everything that you're saying around your kid? And the reality is, who loses out the most in all of this? Whenever we find out who did this or not, it's the boy. Okay? Again, here we go back to the fundamental arguments of what our community stands on here in the black manosphere. And this is not about hating Pookies or Ray Rays or hating women or hating anybody in our black community. I love everybody. But here's the brinks of here's where we're going to have to undergird all this. We're going to have to undergird this with the infrastructural ideology that you don't need to be having children before you're ready. That we need to return back to a family unit if you're going to do so. If you're not ready to be a mom, then don't be a mom. And don't bring a kid into the world and then you leave them around somebody named Doodie Low. Like, where are your standards at as a young woman? And I'm saying the same thing for him too. Where are your standards as a man? Because if she's dealing with a guy like that, where are her standards at? Okay, I would say that for any of you women, a lot of you women out here, and some of you men, the brothers are out here chasing these Instagram booty models and these OnlyFans models. Then when it doesn't work out for whatever reason, you want to call her all the kind of names. When you want to date people who are associated with criminals, who are associated with criminality, what good comes out of that? Now, obviously, typically abuse of children is not one of the things I do, but people have to make decisions that protect themselves from danger. Okay? There's a scripture in the Bible that says everywhere you go, evil is there to a certain degree. But damn sure don't walk into it. Like don't get me wrong, there are people who have good jobs. Okay, people who are doing the right thing that do this. You see it with doctors, you see it with, I understand all of that. But a guy like Doodie Low, he shouldn't even be on your radar. You should be worried about protecting the kid. Okay, if you're going to date somebody that you feel has a good judgment of character, a good morale. All right? And the same thing with this guy. If he's guilty, he needs to be put underneath the jail. If he's not, she has ruined your reputation. He even got the lawyer on there trying to cape for him. But I tell black men all the time, the more money that you get, the less you got, the more you got to be selective. You can't, I'm sorry, man. When you get on, you start getting money, you can't deal with everybody anymore, dog. Sorry. You want to go out there and screw the whole world? No, you can't. The more money you got, the more, I want you guys to be a little bit more like, look how Kevin Samuels moves. Kevin Samuels started getting money, started doing very well for himself in the last 2 years. You won't see Kevin Samuels out in the general public doing a lot of anything. Want to know how many women probably throw themselves at him? Won't touch him. Because when you're supposed to be in the elite, when you're supposed to be, when God give you opportunity to become upper class or to leave, you act like it. You act like you got something to lose. A lot of these young guys are getting money and act like they don't have anything to lose. Act like you got something to fucking lose. All right? You can't be just dating all the chicks out there. I don't care how fat their booties is. No, she's not in your class level, bro. You can't deal with her. You got to deal with somebody else. And if you're on that wrong class level, then you better go somewhere and fix it. Act like you got some sense. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.